Hello and welcome to Pops to Milk, where I share crochet patterns, tutorials, and inspiration. In this quick crochet tutorial, I'll be showing you how to crochet the zigzag stitch. You might also know the zigzag stitch as the single crochet chevron stitch and the zigzag ripple stitch. This stitch pattern adds texture and a beautiful zigzag or wave-like effect to your crochet projects. For this example, I'm using a size 4mm crochet hook and some worsted weight cotton yarn in 3 colors. You can alternate the colors every row, every 4 rows, or just keep it a solid color. This stitch uses multiples of 11 stitches plus 1 and an additional chain for the foundation chain. In this example, I'm starting with a foundation chain of 35. To break it down, 33 is a multiple of 11, plus 1 is 34, and the additional chain gives us a total of 35 chains in the foundation chain. With my 35 chains created, I'll start row 1 by making 2 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Then I will make 1 single crochet into the next 4 chains. Then skip 2 chains, make 1 single crochet into the next 4 chains, and make 3 single crochet in the next chain. I'm going to repeat that same sequence, starting with a single crochet into the next 4 chains, skip 2 chains, single crochet into the next 4 chains, and 3 single crochet in the next chain. At the end of the row, I will make 2 single crochet in the last chain and turn. To start row 2, I will chain 1, make 2 single crochet in the first stitch, make 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, then skip 2 stitches, make 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and make 3 single crochet into the next stitch. And I will repeat that sequence of working 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, skipping 2 stitches, single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and make 3 single crochet into the next stitch. To finish the row, I will work 2 single crochet into the last stitch. Then just repeat row 2 until I reach my desired length. The zigzag stitch is great for making scarves, blankets, bags, tops, pillows, dishcloths, the list goes on. You can see it's a very versatile stitch that is eye-catching and adds dimension and playfulness to crochet projects, like this bacon blanket I made a few years ago using a variation of the zigzag stitch or ripple stitch. But instead of single crochet, it's double crochet stitches. I will leave a link to the bacon blanket crochet pattern in the description. Depending on the type of yarn and the hook size you use, you could also make a fabric that is sturdy and durable, or a fabric that is soft with a lovely drape, like my lacy chevron top I made. I will leave a link to that blog post as well. This stitch is also reversible, so you don't have to worry about which is the wrong or right side. And to better showcase the stitch pattern, I recommend blocking your work when you're done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful and have found inspiration for your next crochet project. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.